40 armed men stormed a passenger train in India. They robbed every passenger on board. They grabbed an 18-year-old girl. And then they made one mistake.
His name was Bishnu Shrestha. He didn't look like much. A quiet, compact man traveling home after 18 years in the Indian Army. But Bishnu wasn't just any soldier. For over 200 years, Gurkhas have been called the most feared infantry soldiers on earth. The British tried to conquer Nepal in 1814. They failed. So they did something they'd never done before. They hired the men who beat them. In World War II, Gurkhas earned 26 Victoria Crosses. In the Falklands, Argentine soldiers surrendered rather than face them. Their motto: September 2nd, 2010. The Maurya Express. Somewhere between Ranchi and Gorakhpur. Around midnight, armed men moved through the train, car by car. Knives, swords, pistols. They took wallets. They took jewelry. They took phones. Passengers begged. Then they reached Bishnu's car. They took his belongings. He sat still. And then one of them grabbed the 18-year-old girl sitting nearby and started dragging her away. She screamed. Bishnu Shrestha looked at 40 armed men. He looked at the girl. And then he reached down. What happened next lasted 20 minutes. Bishnu moved through that train car like he'd been training for this his entire life. Because he had. He didn't have backup. He didn't have a gun. He had one blade and 18 years of Gurkha training. 3 robbers went down, then 5, then 8. They slashed his hand open. They cut his head. He kept fighting. 1 man, 1 kukri, 20 minutes. When it was over, 3 robbers were dead. 8 were severely injured. The rest had fled into the darkness. Bishnu stood in that train car, bleeding from his hand and head, surrounded by passengers he'd just saved. The girl was safe. India awarded Bishnu Shrestha the Sena Medal, one of the highest military honors for bravery, and the Uttam Jeevan Raksha Padak for saving a life. His regiment reversed his retirement and promoted him. The girl's family found him and offered a reward. He refused. His story went global. But to Gurkhas, what Bishnu did was not extraordinary. It was expected. Kafar hunubanda marnu ramro. Better to die than be a coward.